I've been using Rakuten to save big while checking everything off my list. Whether I'm shopping for cozy Uggs, grabbing beauty gifts from Sephora, or picking up gadgets from Best Buy, I'm earning cash back while scoring amazing deals. With Rakuten, you can stack holiday sales and deals on top of cash back, maximizing your savings at over 3,500 stores. Join the 17 million members who are already saving. Start all of your holiday shopping at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving today. Your cash back really adds up.
Monet, I don't want us to say the N-word on the podcast anymore.
Well, I'm sorry you feel. Well, you don't have to say it. That is your business.
Us.
The answer is no.
Why do you want to say the N-word so badly?
Because I just want to say it. I like saying the N-word.
Just because you want to say it?
Say it again?
Just because you want to say it?
Yep, because I want to say it and I like saying it.
Well, nigga, we not saying it no more. Nigga.
You asked me what whey butter is? It's kind of like the thing that they use in whey protein. The whey protein that you don't have, bitch.
That's not funny. I've been burgled. Burgled.
You are literally the most dramatic person I know. I think I was literally trying to take inventory of my friends, and you are the most dramatic friend and the most ridiculous person I know. Like 100 easily.
I want to be clear. I've been burgled, and you're making jokes about my burglarization. So to be clear, this is what happened. This is what, and you benefited from my burgling.
How did I benefit? I don't use that shit.
So this is what happened, y'all. Andy has been training me on the road. I decided to get serious about my fitness, and I hired a trainer.
You posted a thirst trap yesterday. I said,
but it's in the close friends. I'm not brave enough to post them. I posted a picture on Blue Sky because I only have like 2,000 followers there. So I'm like, the stakes are very low on Blue Sky. Should I show them the picture here? No, that's too much.
Yeah, put it in. What?
Say again, Jacob.
What's your Blue Sky account so people can follow you?
Well, shout out to the bitch who stole Bob the drag queen.
I know. Someone stole Monet Exchange. So they're trying to like get it back through a whole thing. It's like me, Trixie, Katya, and you. They did it too.
Yeah. So I'm the Bob the drag queen on Blue Sky.
Work.
Wait, should I post it? Should I post the picture here? Or should I go to my Blue Sky to see it?
I think go to your Blue Sky, and you can also give the patrons. If you really want to see it, go on Patreon. If you want to see it again, go on Blue Sky.
Okay, so the patrons, there it is. So the patrons can see it.
You look good.
We'll can Jay make a blurred version? Jay gonna be like, y'all doing too much.
I mean, I think when he
but we pay you, Jay, so you'll do what we tell you to. No, I'm just playing. That's too much. That's too much.
When he exports the other one, he can I think he just delete the picture on the YouTube one. I don't think he has to like do a whole thing. Just don't put it in the YouTube one.
But I took a little thirst trappy at the gym.
You look good, girl. I would tell you. You know, it would bring me nothing but joy to make fun of you until you look bad. But it look honestly, you look really good. It looks hot.
That was crazy. Anyway, so on the last day on the bus, you know, we have snacks and stuff on the bus and food and stuff, and I bought some protein. And
you purchased it. Andy went to physically buy it at the Costco.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just giving all the context. I'm giving all the context.
It is my money. It is my protein.
I'm giving all the context.
And then the last day, I'm like looking around. I have this box of the snacks. They're in my office right now. This little box of snacks. I'm like, oh, let me find the protein. The powder's gone. I call Andy. I say, Andy, you stole my protein powder. I said, do you have it? He goes, yeah, I have it. I said, you stole it. He was like, it wasn't some big caper. I said, no, you on the bus, you looked at the protein powder that you didn't pay for, and then you took it to your house. You stole my protein powder. And Monet thinks I'm being wild because years ago.
What is other one? No, I didn't think you were wild. It was just funny. I was like, this is peak Bob the drag queen.
Years ago, my assistant paid a designer who made me something, and she was like, oh, her rate was so low I gave her an extra $50. And I was like, you mean you stole $50? You stole $50 from me.
You are so ridiculous.
And I was like, if you would have let me know, I would have been like, yeah, we can give her extra $50, but you mopped $50 from me. And then Money, what you do? I was like, I made her pay me back my $50. Yes, I did. I made her pay me back my $50. I was like, I want $50. And I need it now. I need it post haste.
Oh, I guess the question is, why do you pay your designer such a low rate?
I paid her the rate she asked for. I literally gave her exactly what she asked for. And let me tell you right now, something that people know about me, when it comes to designers, I don't bargain. If your rate's too high, I will say, thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.
Yeah.
I will not bargain. I will not barter. I will not try to do a half-seas.
Yeah.
You deserve what you asked for.
Well, this designer, I'm getting some stuff made for this thing, and the designer, who I really love to work with before.
Say their names.
They made some stuff for me before at a rate that was great, and then so we reached out to them again. Bitch, when I saw the price, I said, "Oh baby, we gonna have to thank you to quote you as Carol Chandler. Thank you so much." I was like,
thank you so much for your time.
We got to pass on that.
What did they make for you before? You don't have to say who they are, but what did they make for you before?
If I say that, it's very obvious what it is, like who the designer is. Once I say what it is,
is it obvious?
Yes.
Yeah, to like the deep divey fans, but most of the fans don't know like that. So just say it. What do they make?
No, because I really like this person. We'll work together in the future. I don't want it to start any bad blood, anything. But I just
how about Patreon? How about Patreon?
It was like, bitch. I was like, I'm not going on Drag Race.
How about Patreon only?
No, I'm not saying. Not even to. Oh my God. Okay, I'll say that this is for Patreon only. But I'm gonna put the mic in front of my mouth so they don't relive.
Patreon only, money.
I'm gonna say it. So she made me thing I wore on.
Oh,
yes.
Well, she's a big deal now.
I know, and her prices are reflecting.
Well, she's a big deal now.
Yes, I know. I see.
And I put you onto her. Can you say that out loud with your whole chest?
You did. I would say you did tell me about it because I was like struggling for that one. I was struggling to find a thing. But I was like, Monet, well, what about you? Look at this person. They're really fierce. And I was like, oh, work. And they were really great. And I'm very, very, very happy with the stuff that they made me before. But I cannot. It's not in my budget for this project to go with this person again. But this stuff is really cool and really fierce.
Understandable.
Yeah. Can I tell you? Oh, there are a lot of people.
Well, I never got anything made from her. I should have. Now I'm too late. I should have got something made back when the race was low. And we kept being like, let's do something together. And I was like, I know someone you can make something for. I know someone who literally needs a thing. And to be honest, she came through. You looked amazing.
Thank you. For whatever reason, a lot of people do not realize that Monet Talks is a Sibling Rivalry production. So Monet Talks is my show, and I need y'all to go on motherfucking Apple Podcasts and give me 5-star ratings. Bring the ratings up, baby. I need to. We only have like 100. Yeah. Well, it's a YouTube chat show that we put out as a podcast as well. So I need y'all to go on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts and give us some 5-star ratings, y'all, and leave some comments.
You got it.
Please, 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 please. Thank you so much. I think we're very delayed because my upload speed is like at a snail's pace. So this is going to be a mess of an episode.
And Sibling Rivalry is a podcast that we put out as a YouTube chat show. We're in the metaverse. It's a hat on a hat on a hat on a hat. But yeah, so last night I did some comedy for Margaret Cho, and honestly, it was so cool. So I thought that I was going to be opening for Margaret Cho. Margaret Cho did a Uno reverse, and she actually opened her show, and she let the openers go up after her, which was I had never seen. Yes. So I got to close the show. She said, Bob, you get the headline. I was like, not me headlining a Margaret Cho show. This is crazy. It was me, Robin Tran, and Charlene. I don't remember Charlene's last name. Charlene K.
That's fair.
I think Charlene K. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, it felt nice, to be honest. Charlene K. Yeah, her name was Charlene K. She's a musician and a comedian. And it was honestly really cool. And Dylan Adler also popped up and did.
I love Dylan Adler. I think Dylan Adler is so funny. It was
really cool.
I love Dylan Adler.
No, very, very funny, and has those fun videos that he does with his twin.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell
You know,
you?
you give off twin energy. You give off the energy of someone who has a twin.
What does that mean?
I don't know how to describe it. You just seem like someone who you would know for 2 years, and then they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I have a twin." Like you give off that energy.
What the fuck?
Y'all know what I mean, right? Comment below. You get it.
What do you? So like, you think I'm someone that I had a twin all this time, and like you just like you just find out randomly that I have a twin sibling somewhere. I just drop it at a party one day.
Yeah, I mean, not right now. Like, I don't believe that now, but like, if I knew you for 2 years and on the second year you were like, I have a twin, I'd be like, that explains everything.
Oh, I have a proposition for you.
Like, you know, someone like that is Eureka has a twin. Eureka has a twin. People don't know that Eureka has a twin.
Oh yeah, that is true. Eureka does have a twin. It's a fraternal twin though, right?
Yeah, they're fraternal twins. Yeah.
Fraternal twins.
Yeah. Wow. Eureka's sister's pronouns are not it. That's pretty crazy.
Oh my God. I didn't mean it like that. I bet
I'm so sorry to Eureka's sister. I want y'all to know that was not me. That was Monet.
Give her fucking name.
Her name is Eureka's sister. That's literally her name.
I have a proposition. So I was on the phone with my aunt, and they're like, "Oh, we want to come out to LA to like, you know, see all the renovations and stuff, and hang out for, you know, my aunts, my aunt Sharon, the party one, my aunt Annette, the older sister, and my grandmother, and whatever." And then they're like, "Oh, maybe we can come out for Juneteenth." So I said I should be home around Juneteenth, even though it's Pride season, things will change. And then she goes unprompted. She was like, "Isn't that around your friend Bob's birthday?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, we should come up for Juneteenth and do like a birthday celebration for Bob. I know with everything going on, it'll be nice if we can just have like a birthday party for Bob around Juneteenth."
Oh, that's really kind.
I know.
That sounds so lovely. I mean, wait, do you call your aunts aunt, or do you just call them like Sharon?
I call him Auntie.
Auntie. I was wondering, like, if Caribbean people just call their uncles and aunts, because I know that Southern people really like these titular prefixes.
Yeah.
You know, Miss, Aunt, so and so. But I know that your mother does not like being called Miss Jackie. She really is not into that.
She's not into that. No. But my aunts,
Does she like being called Aunt Jackie by her nieces and nephews?
She doesn't have nieces and nephews. I mean, oh yeah, she does. She does. She likes being called Auntie Jackie. But that's Caribbean. That's very big. Like even people who aren't your aunts and uncles, you call them, if they're really close family friends you grew up with, like in those roles, like you still call them like if I'll call you like Uncle Bob, Uncle Jacob. Like that's just kind of like that's very Caribbean.
And did she also raise your brother Sean?
No. Sean's mom raised him. His mom, Annette.
So what does Sean call Jackie?
Auntie Jackie.
Got it. Okay. And what do his kids call Jackie?
His kids don't know her. No, don't know her. They never met her.
What?
Because Sean never lived with me in St. Lucia. Sean lived in America with his mom. Girl, you know my family tree. My family tree is girl. My family tree is a mess. One day. I don't think even you know like the depths of how crazy my family thing is, especially with like my biological father and the whole Colombian thing. Like it's like, girl, my whole. I just had to do like a book about it. My life is so crazy. It's just such a fucking mess.
I don't really know the full depths of how crazy it is, but based on how crazy I know you are, I imagine it's pretty wild.
Okay, Bob.
Yeah.
So wait, so are we can we throw a birthday party for you at my house?
I mean, the short answer is yes, that sounds really lovely. You know how work be. But obviously I think once we get closer to June, please don't do a thing. Please don't do it.
Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing?
The closer we get to June, the more we'll. Oh, I thought you were like, oh wow.
No. I know, I get it too. But June is Pride Month, and I was like, yeah, like let's like tentatively like say yes, but like not until closer to we can like pull the trigger on it.
Well, I have been out of the Pride market for a minute now because I spent my last. Well, that's not true. I spent 2 birthdays in a row with Madonna. 2 birthdays in a row with Madonna. And my last birthday, I was in Rochester. Not to brag, I was in Rochester, New York, really cutting it up for my birthday.
Got it. Okay, so tentatively yes, and we're gonna invite all your friends, and it's gonna be like if it happens, I think it'll be very cute. It'll be a time, and you can make your 10 gallons of fucking lemonade or whatever the fuck you want to make, and I'm gonna make my squash,
And you're going down.
We're gonna have anything you can do at your birthday. It's gonna be a celebration of me whooping your ass.
Okay, first of all, if the Caribbeans are outnumbering, we'll talk about this in a second. I just want to say this. Obviously, if the Caribbean number is out counting the Americans, then it's going to be biased.
Oh, here we go.
If
Caveats already. Also, it's not a Caribbean.
Well, your family's Caribbean.
Go ahead.
Your family's Caribbean.
Yeah, it's only like 3 of my family. It's my 2 aunts and my grandmother. The rest are literally going to be Americans. And also, for the record, I'm American. So me and all your other friends are Americans.
Yeah, but you're gonna be voting for yourself, Monet. Obviously, I'm just saying if you stack the courts in your favor,
I am not biased. I'm not biased.
So you're telling me that if you can objectively say that my lemonade is better than your squash, you're gonna be like, I admit yours is better.
That's right. Yes, I will.
Then what happened with the noodles?
Because I did not think that. I did not think yours was better.
I don't think you thought at all. I'm just kidding. If I'm being fully honest with you, Monet, did you see that?
Let me tell you something. If we were both running for president of the United States, and I felt like you ran a better campaign, I would vote for you for president instead of me at the end.
Well, but would you like bow to the race, or would you still run and just vote for the other person? That's crazy.
I would still run. But I would vote at the voting screen.
Crazy. I want to. So Green Gay on Twitter posted a poll, and it said based on.
Are you still
Green
on Twitter?
Gay? Who are you talking about?
Oh my
what? No,
God.
Yes, I have not left Twitter yet, but I'm moving over to Blue Sky. I'm making the transition to Blue Sky. But Green Gay posted on Twitter, and it says, based on Drag Race alone, who is the most versatile contestant? And the options were Safira Cristal, Monet Exchange, Sasha Colby, and Ben de la Creme. We have posted the results in the group chat, Monet, and you beat out Safira Cristal.
Was I third?
You were third place behind Sasha Colby, and then way in the lead. Yeah. Landslide victory is Ben de la Creme at 52%. You got 15%. Safira got 14%, and Sasha Colby got 19%. Do you agree with these results?
I really consider myself a multi-hyphenate. No shade to Sasha Colby. I think Sasha Colby is very talented. I do think I am a more diverse queen than Sasha Colby. I do. But Ben de la Creme, I think Ben de la Creme is pretty diverse. I think Ben de la Creme does a lot of stuff very well. But I think I am more diverse than Sasha Colby. Absolutely. What do you think?
Well, Ben de la Creme can write. She can sing. I don't know that she's known for her dancing. Mm-hmm. She does comedy. And you can dance and sing and do comedy. You're not known for your writing. So you seem evenly matched to me.
I wrote a whole one-woman show.
Oh, and Ben de la Creme directed it. Can you direct?
No, I cannot direct. I mean, I've never tried to direct. I don't think. I mean, I don't know if I can direct. I've never tried it. I don't know what the art form of directing is. So at this present point, no. But I don't think it's beyond something I could do.
And Ben de la Creme also produces as well. She's like she. If y'all have not seen the Jinx and Ben de la Creme Hulu, is it Hulu Christmas special or is it Amazon or it's on one of those streaming platforms. Anyway, Ben de la Creme directed it, and I think she wrote it, and I think she also produced it. What the hell Jinx do? No. The hell did Jinx do? She showed up. God damn.
Yeah, so I think Ben is a fierce, true multi-hyphen. I think Ben does a lot, but I think I should be second, but whatever. I don't really fucking care. Who cares?
Well, Sasha Colby's a really great dancer. I don't know that she sings. She is a pageant girl. She can pageant the house down. She's a former Miss Continental. Does she do interviews and stuff? Does she host like
Does
do
she
interviews and
write?
stuff? I don't know. Not to my knowledge.
I
Maybe
don't.
she does. And I
I've
just don't
never
know about
seen
it.
her of that. Oh yeah, that's another thing to add to on my list. I host. I'm a host.
You do. You do.
I'm a conversationalist.
You have a YouTube chat show, not to be confused with a podcast, but it is released as a podcast. To be clear,
why are you obsessed with this YouTube chat show thing? Why are you obsessed with it?
I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. That's literally it. I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. It is a YouTube chat show that is released as a podcast, and Sibling Rivalry is a podcast that's released as a YouTube chat show. And I just want to make sure everyone knows that because it seems important to you. So it's
correct.
Because it's important to you, it is important to me. That's why.
Okay, here's a question. For at the end of Defying Gravity, what would be your riff? Because you know Cynthia Erivo, she does, how would you end your Defying Gravity? Because, Idina Menzel's was,
which I think that's I'm assuming that's what was. I'm assuming what Idina Menzel doing is what was written. I'm assuming that's what Stephen Schwartz wrote, right? Maybe
because she was OBG.
I'm assuming.
Maybe I don't know,
but maybe she came up with it. Maybe he just went and she hit him with the you know.
What's yours?
Leave her alone.
Oh,
she has nothing to do with this. I'm the one you want. It's me. It's me. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. I would growl on that. Look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm going to give it a fly, because no one does that. Fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who, I would hit because this is what I love. To those who ground me. You got to speak that part and really give it to them. To those who ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I am defying gravity. I'm flying high and defying gravity. And soon I'll match them in renown. 1 second. And nobody.
Oh, we're gonna do that in the song too. Just
no wizard that there is or was is ever gonna bring. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Gonna bring me down. I hope you're.
Look at her. She's wicked. Get her.
Down.
So we've got to bring her.
I am lightheaded. Oh my God. Jesus. I'm not kidding. I'm literally lightheaded. That was insane. Does it make you lightheaded?
You are so wild. It's when you are not. I think it's the way you were just singing it. You weren't giving yourself enough air to sustain the melody.
I'm dizzy and confused. I also stood up when people realized I'm not wearing the pants that match. I want y'all to know I do have the matching pants, but I wasn't planning on standing up. And you got me. You got me, gal. I'm in sweatpants.
Oh, bitch, I am completely naked from the waist down. I am dick and balls swinging down here.
So I'm assuming you're not gonna, when you do your rendition, you're not gonna stand up and do the grab up. You don't have a broom. You know what drives me crazy? There are no brooms in hotel rooms.
Why do you need a broom? Because you have vacuums sometimes, not brooms.
I have never seen a vacuum in a hotel room. Not saying they don't have them. I've just never seen one. And I think that sometimes I'm
In
shaving.
Australia, they do.
I'll shave or I'll shave my head, and there's just hair, and I have to get a towel, scoop it up with a towel. It'll be so much easier with a broom and a dustpan.
Bitch, hotel rooms. First of all, they hide the garbage cans.
They do.
And then you want to plug up, and especially in New York City, hotel rooms are so small. Then you're gonna put a broom too. Ain't no space for that.
I've always said this. I don't know who's designing hotels, but turning on the light shouldn't be a puzzle.
It's like a fucking escape room.
It literally. Okay, now Monet, it is your turn. I need to hear how you would, and you have to start with, "I'm the one you want. It's me. It's me." Wait. Well, first of all, you didn't critique mine. I want to hear some critiques.
Oh, I thought it was good. I think I like some of your speaking moments. I think that's something that you can lean into more, the speaking parts of it. I think that's something that's really impactful and really cool. And I like the way that you at the end you didn't. No, that's what I said. I think those, like, you're a great speaker, and I think we should lean into those. I think at the end you not resolving it, honestly, that's fierce.
What is it? What does resolving it mean?
Like taking it back to the tonic. Like that's what Cynthia
Hey, Monet, use more words I understand. Thank you, Monet. When I ask you about one word, use another word I don't understand. That makes it so much easier to understand. What the fuck is a tonic? Monet's like, oh, well, you didn't do the crescendo with the Bella Uchiashi, and of course, if you do the Bindamusi, bitch, speak to me like I didn't talk normal, bitch.
Basically, you're taking it back to home, basically. Like, like when you hear something resolve, it feels like it's unfinished. When you resolve it or take it back to the tonic, you're taking it back to home base, to dough.
Oh, is that why those songs always have the little note at the end, the little bump?
The little, what note?
Like musical theater always has like a little note at the end of the song, like the whole song, and then it's like done.
Yeah, you mean like a chord. It'll end on a chord to be like yes, most of the time. And when you hear it doesn't do that, it's usually the music writers do that on purpose to make you feel like it's unfinished or like you're at the edge of the seat because it's not done. You know what I mean?
Okay, Monet. I hope you're happy, my friend. You're on.
I'm the one you want. It's me. It's me. So if you can't find me, look to the western skies. And someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying so low, at least I'm flying free. What's the words? To those who ground me. Who ground me. Yeah. Ooh, take a message back from me. It's time to try defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity. And soon I'll match the memories now. And nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is never gonna bring me down.
She's wicked. Get her.
Bring me down. Oh.
I like your little riff again. That was nice.
Thank you.
If you two did a live action Wicked, if you two did a live action Wicked, who would be Alpha?
Monet would be
Who would
Glinda,
be Glinda?
easily.
We know the answer to this.
Monet
You'll
would
be
Glinda,
who?
I'd be Alphaba down. Because I misunderstood.
Why?
Because
Why?
Because you're fake and phony. And I misunderstood.
Well, I've never seen Wicked, so what's going on in the story? We find out that Glinda is like this fake nasty bitch, and Alpha is just
right
misunderstood
now.
person.
This is your spoiler alert. If you have not seen Wicked, but after this ad break comes some Wicked spoilers.
The holidays are right around the corner, and if you're anything like me, the shopping list seems to be getting longer and longer. Girl, every year I got new people to buy gifts for. Are they buying gifts for me? We shall see. But Anyway, that's why I've been using Rakuten to save big while checking everything off my list. Whether I'm shopping for cozy Uggs, grabbing beauty gifts from Sephora, or picking up gadgets from Best Buy, I'm earning cash back while scoring amazing deals. Here's the best part. With Rakuten, you can stack holiday sales and deals on top of cash back, maximizing your savings at over 3,500 stores. And during the holiday season, cashback rates are at a high, girl, an ultimate high. Some stores are offering up to 15% cash back. Here's how it works. Your favorite stores like Nike, Adidas, or Macy's pay Rakuten to send them shoppers. Then Rakuten shares a portion of that money with you, either via PayPal or check. It's a simple way to earn cash back on everything from fashion and beauty to electronics and travel and so much more. Rakuten even takes the guesswork out of finding savings. They automatically find the best deals, sales, and coupon codes just for you. Little old you, saving both time and money, which are both very valuable. And the best part, membership is completely free and signing up couldn't be any easier. So why would you not make your holiday shopping work for you? Join the 17 million members who are already saving. Start all of your holiday shopping at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving today. Your cashback really adds up.
Hey everyone, if you know me, you know I adore my handbags and I always strive to keep them looking pristine. I've just discovered Curate, the ultimate solution for protecting and preserving my purse collection, ensuring they stay beautiful and last forever. Think about it. You clean and maintain your shoes, your car, even your body. So why not give your luxury bags the same care? These bags are an investment. And with Curate, you can make them last a lifetime. Plus, if you ever decide to resell, Curate helps keep your bags in perfect condition so you can get top dollar. In today's world, where overconsumption is a big issue, it is crucial to make things last as long as possible. By taking care of our handbags with Curate, we can do just that. There's a limited supply available, so head to mycurate.com to get your leather care kit today. That's MyCuire.com. MyCurate.com to get your leather care kit today. The best way to make your handbags last forever.
PSA for anyone who rents. If you haven't heard of Built, you're about to thank your girl. Did you know you can earn points on your rent payments? Yes, you can earn points that you can use toward your flights, hotel stays, fitness classes, and even your next rent payment. And the best part, you don't even have to check your landlord to get started. Let me explain how it works. There's no cost to join Built. And as a member, you'll earn valuable points on rent and your everyday spending. Plus, those Built points can be transferred to over 500 airlines and 700,000 hotels and properties worldwide. You can also redeem them toward a future rent payment or unique experiences available only to Built members. So, if you're not earning points on rent, my question is, why not? Start earning points on rent you're already paying by going to joinbuilt.com/rivalry. That's JOINBILT.com/rivalry. Make sure to use our URL though, so they know we sent you. Joinbuilt.com/rivalry to start earning points on your rent payments today.
Okay, so Wicked is about the these two girls in college, these two young women in college. They're studying Shiz, yes. And they are studying wizardry. Well, Elphaba is actually not supposed to go to the school. She's just there because she is dropping her sister off at school. But then everyone starts like trying to do, someone takes her sister away and she's like, her sister's in a wheelchair. And she's like, no, my sister can push herself. Please don't do that. Don't do that. And then she like freaks out and she does some magic and she like knocks things away and she pulls the chair back and everything starts flying around. And then the head mistress, Madame Morrible, sees this and is like, well, you go to Shiz now. You now go to Shiz and you are now my prized pupil. I will be teaching you.
This seems inappropriate. Her parents are like, when is this bitch coming home? She's at school?
Well, the truth is, Elphaba's dad doesn't like her because she's green and she's embarrassing and she's weird.
Got it.
So there's that. Also, Elphaba is just based on the name L. Frank Baum, which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
And then... Also, Jacob, can you quickly Google if L. Frank Baum died before The Wizard of Oz came out? I want to know that.
The movie?
The movie, yeah.
Gotcha.
And so then, but Glinda really wants to get class with Madame Morrible, but she's not powerful enough. She does not. Metamorpho is not inspired by her in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but she is inspired by Elphaba. So then she takes on Elphaba as a student. They're doing private classes, lessons and stuff, and then Elphaba finds out that the animals of Oz. There's one animal who teaches at Oz. All the other animals have been stripped from their teaching abilities, and they're losing the ability to speak. There is a campaign against animals. So it's low-key a civil rights, animal rights activism movie as well. So Elphaba's like, I want to stick up for the animals. The animals are being taken, like people, the animals, their rights are being taken away, and we cannot allow that to happen, right? So then, and I'm skipping over some plot points here. So then, but then Elphaba and Glinda do not like it. They end up being roommates because Metamorpho's like, and also Elphaba is going to be rooming with you, Glinda, your private room. Elphaba will be staying with you. So it is what it is. You're the only one who doesn't have a roommate. Elphaba lives with you now. What you gonna do about it? And then, so the two hate each other. They're enemies. Everyone at school is like, we love Glinda. Glinda's a pretty girl. Glinda's kind of a mean girl. Glinda's like, whatever. She's a loser. I'm fierce.
So Glinda's like the
whatever,
Regina George.
You guys. Yes, very much like the Regina George. Not as mean as Regina George, to be honest, though. And then Glinda's grandma makes her these hideous hats. She always makes her hats. And then her friends are like, oh my God, that hat is so ugly. No one would wear this hat. And she goes, I know someone who would wear it. And then she gives the hat to Elphaba. And she's like, I just think it looks really sharp. Black is this year's pink. Like everyone's wearing black now. So trust me, you look really good together. You in this hat. You're both so smart. You should wear this hat.
And that's the iconic black witch hat that Elphaba wears.
Yes. She's like, come to the Oz Does Ballroom tonight and wear this hat. Trust me, you'll be the life of the party. Well, Elphaba comes in wearing the hat, and everyone's like, that hat is so fucking ugly. But the thing is, Elphaba was so touched by the fact that Glinda gave her a hat. Like, she was so touched by this. She was like, wow, I cannot believe Glinda was actually nice to me. But Glinda was actually being quite mean and nasty. So she was like, because she was so touched, she goes, Madam Marble, I want you to take on Glinda as a pupil. And to be honest, if you don't take her on, I'm not going to be doing your class anymore. So you don't have a choice. You now have to take on Glinda as one of your pupils. And then Madam Marble comes to Oz's ballroom and she goes, hey,
why is she Galinda?
Well, her name is Galinda. Her name's not Glinda. Her name is Galinda. But one of the goats, the goat professor, Professor McGonagall?
Dr. Dillamond.
Dr. Dillamond.
McGonagall from Harry Potter? They got crossover.
No, sorry. I misspoke. Dr. Dillamond can't pronounce the Glinda because of his goat affectation. So he just goes Glinda. And then later on, when Dr. Dillamond gets taken away, she goes, in honor of Dr. Dillamond, I will now be going by Glinda. Anyway.
Okay, and in the song when she goes, Nessa, Dr. Dillamond, Fierro. Why is she referencing them in that song?
So Nessa, because Nessa is her sister, and she tried to charm these. She charmed these shoes so Nessa could walk. And then Dr. Dillamond was taken away by the staff, and then Fierro. Big spoiler here. Fierro is being hunted down because he helped her steal this baby lion or this baby animal that was being they were like, we're going to put animals in cages now. So because he's also an outlaw, she was like, I want to cast a spell that he cannot feel pain. I want to make sure that nothing bad happens to him. And in the process of doing this, he ends up turning into a scarecrow.
This is okay. This is a little essentially. That's not fully what's happening. That's not what they're not hunting him down for the lion.
Why are they hunting him down?
Because he turned a gun on Glinda to save her during that scene.
That's right. So they're all outlaws, and he turned a gun on Glinda. They're all like hunting Elphaba and him, and then he's like, and he goes to protect Elphaba because he used to date Glinda, but he's actually in love with Elphaba. That's the real tea. Anyway, because she wants to protect him, she's like, I have to do it. She's very new to magic. She has this very, very powerful book, book with all the spells, but she doesn't really know what it does. She stole it from the Wizard of Oz. I'm jumping around. She stole this book, and she uses this book to try to protect him, but in the process, she just turns him into a scarecrow, and that's why he doesn't feel pain.
So Elphaba is a thief.
Back to Oz's ballroom. They're in the Oz's ballroom, and then Elphaba does still, yes. Elphaba is an outlaw. Elphaba is literally like the most wanted person in all of Oz. Like literally, she is the number one on their FBI most wanted list. Truly.
Also, side note, can you imagine being Glinda's grandmother and gifting your granddaughter a hat, and then a week later you see Oz's most wanted criminal wearing it flying around?
That I never even thought about her grandma. So then Madame Morrible comes to the Oz's ballroom where all the students are partying. She goes, I want you to know that you have class in the morning and I don't believe in you. I don't think you're good. I think you're going to let me down. And the only reason that I am taking you on as a pupil is because Elphaba says she quit my class if you didn't do it. You need to know that right now. And then Madame Morrible leaves, and guess who walks in wearing the hat? Elphaba. She thinks she's about to stunt, and everyone's like, bitch, you look fucking dumb. You literally look stupid. I've never seen an uglier outfit literally in my life. Everyone's laughing at her. And then she's like, oh, I'm gonna show them how much I don't care. And she starts dancing and she's like doing this little weird little dance. And then Glinda feels really bad because Glinda's now holding this training wand. And she's like, I feel like an asshole. Like I feel like such a fucking asshole for doing this.
For
and
being
then
mean.
Fiero's like, I just love that Elphaba doesn't care. And she's like, Elphaba does care. She's like, and Fiero's like, one thing I can say about Elphaba, she doesn't care. And then Glinda goes, she does care. She just pretends not to care because it helps save her feelings. So then Glinda goes and does this really bad dance with her. And because Glinda's doing it and she is the Regina George of school, and now everyone likes to dance and now everyone loves Elphaba. It's a little rude. The writing is a little, they resolve that a little fast in my opinion, but that's not the point. So now everyone loves Elphaba. And Elphaba and Glinda Elphaba is now invited to see the Wizard of Oz. She's going to actually meet the Wizard of Oz, right? And she's like, Glinda, come with me. We're best friends. We're literally best friends as of like 24 hours ago. Come with me, please. And then they get there, and this when Elphaba finds out the wizard does not have powers. He has 0 powers. She finds this out because he uses Elphaba to make the monkeys fly. The monkeys have wings. They were just regular monkeys. And then she read from the book, and then the monkeys all got wings. They started flying. And he's like, yes, now I have spies in the skies. Now we're going to be able to see everything all these animals are doing. And we're going to be able to lock these animals up and take them out of office and take them out of our schools. Yeah.
How did the wizard con everyone thinking he has power? Is he like the biggest con man of the century? How did he trick everyone to believe that he's so powerful?
Yes, he is the biggest con man of the century. So the wizard flew into Oz on a hot air balloon, and they had never seen a hot air balloon. They think it's some big magical contraption, and then he lands. And also, he's like a traveling, like a circus act, medicine man, charlatan, con artist. So he knows like magic tricks, like sleight of hand magic tricks. And through this and his machines, he convinces everyone that he is powerful and that they should subject themselves to him. And they do.
Got it. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to watch the show. I was trying to go see the show, the musical before I saw it, but I just got caught up in going to see Sunset Boulevard instead and other musicals, but it'll be fine. Whatever. I'm excited to see it anyway.
Did they boo Nicole when you went?
I wasn't there. So the night I went, it was a Tuesday. This is before the whole thing happened. And she doesn't work Tuesdays. Her understudy or the other woman goes on Tuesdays.
Mandy Gonzalez,
who was great. The production is really cool. It made me want to see the original. Not the original, the movie. Yeah.
Are you saying Mandy or Mandy?
Mandy.
How was the show?
The show is so good. I think it's really cool. I think it's fierce. The dancing in it is great. I think the production is really good. I know Patti LuPone originated it in '93. Did you see her talking about it on The View?
No, what'd she say?
She's just so cunty. They were talking about on The View, and then she was like, yeah, I'm gonna go see Sunset Boulevard, blah, blah, blah. And Joy was like, yeah, I heard it's good. She's like, we'll see. The jury's out. And Joy was like, why? I'm like, the show was good. Everyone said it's good. She's like, everyone doesn't have taste. I was like, I can't, bitch.
Well, Patti LuPone is low-key a very jealous woman. She famously does not like Madonna. She says that Madonna is a movie killer. But she has a particular vitriol for anyone who has played a role that she originated. So Patti LuPone originated the role of Evita on Broadway. Madonna played the role in the movie, and now she doesn't like Madonna.
Okay, well, there's a little bit more drama there as well. So Andrew Lloyd Webber and Patti LuPone have beef because she originated the role on the West End. And then it was expected that she was going to move the show over to Broadway. And Andrew Lloyd Webber
Oh.
was like, yes, darling, we're like taking you to Broadway. And then they last minute switched her out and cast Glenn Close in the Broadway version.
And here's my
So Patti
question.
LuPone is technically not the original Broadway cast of Sunset Boulevard. It's technically Glenn Close, but she originated the role on the West End in London before the show opened on Broadway.
I didn't know Glenn Close could sing.
So, me either. At what point do we acknowledge if Patti LuPone is beefing with everybody, maybe it's Patti LuPone?
So at what point
she's the drama?
do we acknowledge if Sibling Rivalry is beefing with all these new queens? Maybe it's Sibling Rivalry. Does that work for us too?
No, it doesn't work for us. It's them. No, it's different for us. It's them. It's them. We don't have beef. But also, they go Monet being French again. Oui, bitch. Oui. You, bitch. You. You have beef with all these queens.
No, Bob. Come on now. Don't be ridiculous. I think it is on record that I am one of the nicest queens on RuPaul's Drag Race. And you know that.
That's because you want a miscongeniality, but
no, just in life. A lot of the queens, everyone, Naomi has said it, Kimchi has said it, Plastique has said it, Brooklyn Heights has said it, Adore has said it. All is saying, Monet, you are literally one of the nicest girls. They said nicest. I mean, I think you're one of the funnest. I would not call you one of the nicest. And what is fun about I'm one of the funnest? Like, bitch, what? Why? Why am I one of the funnest? I think you're really fun. I think you're funny. You have good ideas. You have a really good sense of humor. You roll with the punches. You're adaptable. You're just a fun person to be around. Would you say that I'm go with the flow? Sometimes, but sometimes you can really fight against the current for no damn reason, for no good damn reason. And it's like, girl, just let the flow go take you, girl. Why are you fighting? Why are you trying to go up? Why are you trying to swim up the Nile? You know what I mean? I think that I am very good with the flow. I think that that was one of the things when Andy and I first got together. I was like, yeah, I'm very good with the flow. But also, you know, that's that. Were you and Jacob? Were you and Jacob ever in a? I mean, I know the answer is yes, but you're probably gonna say no. There was clearly like a honeymoon butterfly phase, right? With y'all? We're still in it. What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Monet?
I get butterflies every time I see Jacob. No, that's not what that means. Butterflies meaning like in the first couple of months when you first meet someone, you're just amenable to everything. Even the things you don't want to do, you're like saying yes to do things that you would not really want to do because you just want to be with that person and spend some time with them, regardless of something that makes you not happy to do it.
I've never felt that way. Everything he wants to do, I would love to do because he's the love of my life.
Jacob, now y'all, if y'all want to believe this shit, these two bitches is peddling y'all, I have some shit out of my ass I need to sell you too. I have butterflies right now just because Jacob spoke. I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy again. Did I sing? I love you so much, Jacob. Y'all are so silly. Jacob, do you want to sing your Defying Gravity?
No.
Jacob, it'll be fun. Do you want to do a Patreon exclusive after this episode is done filming?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Well, maybe there'll be a Patreon exclusive of Jacob doing his. I want to tell you right now, I have been singing Defying Gravity in the shower nonstop for a month solid now. And I think that I've come to the conclusion, if I could sing, I would be one of those singers who always had good ideas. People be like, wow, what a great choice. What a great choice. I don't have the execution, but the ideas are in my head.
But I don't think there's a singer that I don't think, like, is there a singer that we're always like, oh, they have great choice? I guess it's someone who's always singing covers. But
Eden Espinosa always makes great choices, in my opinion. So Eden Espinosa is the one who goes, Fierro. Okay, she goes, Fierro, Fierro. Which was a great choice because most people go Fierro, Fierro, but she went Fierro. Like she makes it Saquon Sing Blah, which a lot of people don't talk when people talk about Black alphabets. For some reason, Saquon Sing Blah does not come up in the conversation. we get a lot of Brandy, Chiffon, Matt. This is very theater nerdy. I want y'all to know I'm going to lose a lot of the room on this one. But for those of you who do love this conversation, you're going to feel very seen. Brandy Chiffon Massey is widely credited as the first Black Elphaba. Well, I'm pretty sure Saquon Singbla played the role.
Well, Saquon was the standby. So she was the first one, but she wasn't the principal.
But that's what I was getting there. So the first Black woman to actually play Elphaba on Broadway was Saquon. But Saquon was not cast in the official role. Saquon was the standby or an understudy. But Brandy Chiffon Massey was the first Black woman to actually be cast as Elphaba. And then there's one woman.
That name, Brandy Chiffon Massey. That's a good name.
And there's only been like one or two women who've actually played both roles, who played both Glinda and Elphaba. And I gotta say, that takes some motherfucking range to play both those roles is pretty, because they are so disparate. You know?
Range vocally or range acting?
Acting wise.
Got it.
And vocally, I mean, Glinda hits some really, really high notes. Like Glinda is a full on soprano. What do you call the super duper sopranos?
Like a coloratura?
Sure. She is very high.
Or like a spinto. Spinto is like super high and very coloraturas are because they can do a lot of melismas and stuff like that.
Is Kristen Chenoweth one of those?
I think Kristen Chenoweth does both because she sings Glitter and Be Gay.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
From Candide. So Glinda Elphaba does not hit notes as high as, I'm pretty sure Elphaba is an alto, and I'm pretty sure that Glinda is a soprano. So vocally it takes range, but also
wait, Elphaba is not an alto.
What is she? She's a soprano?
Yes, that is soprano for sure.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Alto is up there singing, "No, bring me"? That's not alto.
You know, Toni Braxton could do it.
You think Toni Braxton could get up there and sing Defying Gravity?
Defying Gravity. You're gonna bring me down. You're gonna bring me down. You bring me down, no wizard.
Yeah,
is SZA an alto?
I think I think SZA is an alto.
Could you do SZA doing Defying Gravity real quick?
No, I can't.
Yeah, nothing doing it's me.
Move on.
You can't find me. Look in the sky.
I would love to see SZA in a Broadway role, actually. I don't know what role it would be, but I would love to see SZA in a Broadway role. We have to, oh my God, Bob, as the best, listen, SZA and Keke Palmer made our movie.
What movie?
They have a movie coming out called One of Them Days. I was like, this is what Sibling Rivalry could have been. But we were too busy in these Bomo beauty streets.
What's it? Please. What's it about?
It's not the same thing, but it's like a buddy comedy of them, like they're two roommates, best friends living together, and it's like a series of unfortunate events about them not being able to pay their rent and like trying to get rent money.
SZA is a comedic actor?
She is in this role. I mean, I think this might be her acting debut. I don't know.
Well, fierce, good for her.
I know.
But yeah, I think that there's this. I sent Jacob this girl. Maybe if I can find this clip, I will put it in here right now. I think this girl on TikTok did such a great job singing Popular. And Jay, you don't have to put the entire thing.
Send it to the group. Oh, go ahead. Put it in the microphone so I can hear.
So Jacob, go ahead and hit him with let Monet hear.
Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't? Less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need.
She better sing.
And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow
I feel this is like, that's not like Spicy Glinda. It's Spicy Glinda.
She is Spicy Glinda. So she's this girl who I stumbled across on TikTok. She's an amazing, her name is Eternity. And well, her TikTok name is Eternity anyway. And her whole thing is she
official Eternity with 2 Y's.
Yes. Her whole thing is she is like always cutting fruit or peeling grapes or chopping watermelon or de-seeding pomegranates or cutting open a mango or a papaya, and then she sings songs while she's doing it. And she has such a beautiful, little chipper, little fun voice. I'm like obsessed. She's so good. And when she did Defying Gravity, and it to be honest, it sounded like Elphaba singing. It sounded like Glinda singing Defying Gravity.
Mm.
It was like, this is the happiest version of Defying Gravity. I was like, why the hell is this bitch so happy? What the hell does this bitch got to laugh about? Bitch, you are an outlaw. The hell you laughing about, bitch? But I think she'd been a really good Glinda though, like a really good Glinda on Broadway or something. Yeah. Who would you cast in something? Okay, name a musical that's not Broadway that you know well. I mean, that's not a movie that you know well.
Ooh, that's not a movie? I was about to say
a
Rent.
movie. So you know Chicago
Rent.
well, right?
No, I don't. I've never seen Chicago.
The movie?
No.
No, she's doing a bit.
No,
What
we
are you
talked about
doing
this
a
before. I've never seen a movie or the Broadway show. I was gonna go to Jinxing It, but it didn't work out. I've never seen the movie musical either.
Monet, Chicago is one of the best movie musicals literally of all time.
You said that last time I said this, and I believe it. I just haven't had a chance to see it. It also seems like it's so long ago.
You haven't had an hour and 30 minutes? You've been busy every motherfucking 2 hours?
I watch it. Maybe can we when I get back home on Thursday, we're both home for a little while. Can we watch it together?
I would let me tell you right now, one of my favorite things is showing people Dreamgirls, Chicago, and Little Shop of Horrors, and The Color Purple. I love showing people these movies. Love it. I love it. I will be watching you the whole time. I'm gonna be watching you the whole time.
And yeah, Bob, when this movie Bob really wants you to see it too, and like let's say we're watching the thing, for that moment I bend down to look at my phone, he's like,
we're going back.
And he'll pause the movie like Monet, you need to see this. Monet, put the phone down. You need to watch this right now. You are so.
We're rewinding. And it's gonna be like that the whole movie. Sit there and look at the screen. This is an important film.
Are we watching it at my house or your house?
Your house. Your house is my social spot.
I love that. I love having you over there. You know, I need to give you the codes for my doors and stuff, so you always have access. Is that something I should? Huh?
I'll just climb over the fence. So it's okay.
I'm gonna give you the gate code for sure, because I'm tired of this nigga asked me to unlock the gate.
Well, what else am I supposed to do at your door? Kick it in? You never come to my house anymore, which is very shady, by the way.
I literally just asked you, we do it at my house or your house. You said my house. I was literally offering you.
But I come over. I'd be like, hey, I'm popping over. You never pop over.
I know. I was just talking to someone about that. Like, bring back like stopping at people's homes. Like back in when I was a kid, like people used to just swing by our house. Also, we didn't have cell phones back then, so that makes sense. But people would just swing by.
Well, be the change you want to see in the world, bitch. Swing by. Shorty, swing my way.
But also, to be fair, you've been away for 2 years, bitch.
Years?
Yes.
Years?
You've been away for 2 years. I'm like, well, you don't come over anymore because you've been gone for literally 2 years.
Okay, so you know Rent well, right?
Yeah, I know Rent very well.
Let's cast Rent 2024.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. We'll go one by one. I'll name someone, or you. It can be. Yeah, I mean, preferably names people know it. We're doing a blockbuster movie here.
Okay. Well, it's already been made a movie, but we're doing a new cast.
Yeah, they remake movies all the time.
Okay.
So let's start with Roger.
Roger
is got to be a musician.
Yeah.
I think that
Harry
Roger,
Styles.
But he's British. Can he not be British? Does he have an American accent?
Yeah, he does. He's an actor. He's in American Roles before.
I never heard him sing. Does he have like a raspy voice? You don't have to have a raspy voice, but that role is.
He doesn't have to.
You don't have to. You're right. I'm gonna give you that. All right, Harry Styles. All right, I'm gonna now cast Collins.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna give Collins to Coleman Domingo.
Can Coleman sing?
Yes, girl, he's in Color Purple.
Okay. Oh yeah, he was. But also, in what world is they're supposed to be mutual age friends? Are Coleman Domingo and Harry Styles the friends in this universe?
No, Collins is a college professor.
Yeah, but he is a college professor, but I don't think he's like I think he's a young new professor.
They're not mutual age. Actually, Mimi is not Mimi. Yeah, Mimi is the youngest. She's like 19 years old, and the rest of them are like in their 30s or 20s.
Really?
Yeah, so they're not all the same age actually.
Okay, I can see that casting.
Right,
what about Mark? For Mark is a film director.
Yeah.
Ooh,
this is a tough one, huh?
It is a hard one. I think Mark can be.
Remember, the actor is gay, but the character's straight. Just remember that. Keep that in mind.
The actor is gay,
but the character is straight.
Why does the actor have to be gay?
Anthony Rapp is gay, but Mark is straight. As I'm just.
I know, but we don't have to keep that. So
I'm just saying. Remember that Mark is straight.
Right. I think that Mark should be played by. I'm gonna give Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan, the Deadpool?
Yeah.
Okay, this is stunt casting. All right, I can't take it away. I can't. You've cast. You've already done it. I can't take it away from you. It's done. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and give Mimi. Wait, how old is Lil Mama, Selena Gomez?
Ooh, I think she's like our age.
It's gonna be Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter is Mimi.
Zendaya.
Zendaya is Mimi.
Zendaya. Yeah, that's a good one, Jacob.
Jacob, come through with a good casting. Okay, Zendaya is Mimi.
And I make and who's Tracy Thomas? Oh my God.
Tracy Thomas is what's the character's name, Jacob?
The Sabres want to lay this cable. Joanne is going to be Coco Jones. Down.
Okay. And I think that Maureen is going to be Chappell Roan.
Camilla Cabello.
No, for me, it's got to be Chappell Roan. Hear me out. Chappell Roan is Maureen.
That would be good. That's good. That's really good. And for Angel.
Ooh.
Valentina round 2.
Oh, what's her name? What's her name from Pose?
MJ Rodriguez.
No, the light skinned one.
Dylan Burnside. Dylan.
No, Jacob, the light skinned lady from Pose.
India Moore.
India Moore.
No, but I think in the movie, Angel is a gay man, right? Just a drag queen.
Well, Angel is gender non-conforming.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know that Angel ever explicitly says that she is a gay man, but what she does say, brother. At one point, she does go, brothers, but maybe it's like campy.
Right.
Okay, so if we have to give it to a gay man, maybe it could be. Ooh, this is a tough one. Oh, nah. What? Nah. Sibley? Johnny Sibley? Nah, too butch.
Too butch.
Troye Sivan, no. Troye Sivan's too white.
Yeah, he's way too white.
Oh my God.
Wow,
who's it going to be?
Who's going to be our Angel in this production?
Wow, this is a tough one. Okay, chat, let us know. Comment below who you think we should cast as Angel in the Sibling Rivalry's community theater production of Rent.
And Benny.
Oh shit, Benny.
I think Benny should be.
Benny.
I think Benny should be.
Okay, I'm gonna take Coleman Domingo out.
Michael B. Jordan.
Who?
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Before we go, I want to say something. I have this idea, and I want to put it out there in the world.
What?
It's called the Queer Community Theater.
Ooh, I like that quick. I like the alliteration there. Queer community theater.
It's a community theater, but it is but we bring in these big stars to play like one role in the show. Like for example, it's a community theater, and we do a production of Jesus Christ Superstar, but we bring in like, I don't know, some big star to play, some queer star to play Jesus in this production. It's like one big name in the queer community theater. Thoughts?
I'm into that.
I'm
into that.
Like we did The Wiz, I would cast you as Eveline.
No, I want to be the wizard.
You want to be the wizard?
Yeah, I want to be the wizard.
Do you like that song?
I don't like the song, but I like the role, and I
gotta leave, so I pack my bags and I'm going.
I'll be the wizard. But also, so when it's community theater, that means everyone's making the same, right? So like, how do we afford a big
name? No one makes anything. Girl, you paid to do community theater.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, I did. I paid to do community theater. You basically paid to put the production on. But then we'd bring in one name. But we could probably offset, like if we're able to bring in a big name, one big name, we could actually charge a little more. And then the participants don't have to pay to be a part of it, you know? Have you ever done community theater, Mo?
No, not at all.
It's honestly so like I kind of low key miss my community theater days. Like it was so fun. I should join a community theater.
I'm sure there's one in LA you can join.
Do you think? I feel like LA, like I don't think New York City has community theater.
New York City of all places doesn't have community theater. That seems wild. I mean, I don't know, but that seems like it'll be weird.
Well, I feel like because New York City is so professional, there is no, like, where would they be going?
I mean, they have small little theaters all over the city.
Yeah, but they're all professional. Community theater is notoriously not professional. Like, no one's getting paid except maybe the director. Maybe. And even then, they're usually donating their time too. I'm putting this out there in the world. Listen to me. All within the sound of my voice. I would like to make my stage direction debut. Well, it's actually not my debut. I've actually directed before. I actually directed Honey Davenport's show, Honey Makes the World Go Round, at XL Nightclub years ago. But I would like to direct a musical at a community theater. I really want this. Okay. I want to spend like a month or two directing a musical. I want to do Seussical the Musical. I want to do Chicago. I want to do Hairspray. I want to do Jesus Christ Superstar. I would like to direct Annie. I would like to direct one of these shows. So if you are a community theater out there in like Oklahoma, but I'm gonna be picky. I want a community theater with a budget. I came from a community theater with a budget, honey. We had budget down, honey.
But where do you get the budgets from? The people paying to do it?
Well, I don't even know where they got the budget. I mean, it was part of the Clayton County Schools Performing Arts Center. And there's a lot of volunteers, like a lot of people, but like the people from the shop were volunteering their time. It's all just people who have these skills, but they don't really have a desire or maybe the ability to work in this field professionally, but they still want to sing and dance and build sets and make costumes, basically.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if there's a community theater out there that wants me to direct their show, hit me up.
I'll come see it.
Would you be in it?
Depending.
I'll make it a role where you can like for example, in Jesus Christ Superstar, there's a role for King Herod, and then he's in two scenes, one song, and then the other scene he's just sitting there. He's not even doing it. He's just sitting there, literally just sitting there.
Yeah, I think in 2025, I'm focusing my energy on only stand up and and Monet talks and things that I just want to do for fun. So I'm into it. If it works out.
All right, and let's focus on give back, as in give back my protein. Thank you all for coming on the podcast today. Everyone have a good day.
Goodbye.